Alright, time for some Stepmania. I will begin with a song named Game Time. It's been around for around 3 years now? And actually, yeah, 4 years plus. It's one of the go-to songs for people who has played the game for a couple of years and maybe shorter. It's basically one of the most iconic normal level songs in the game. And it's charted by Icy World. The chart would be classified as what we call a jump stream song. When the song has more than two or more notes per beat. As you can see on the red timing. That was a jump drill. So I'm Staiain. I've been playing this game for 9 years plus now, and still going strong, I guess, somewhat. It just seems like this game will never stop being fun. Oh boy, that was a little bit unfortunate. So people are wondering what the timings are in this game. For Marvelous, on Judge 4, which is the default setting, that would be 22.5 milliseconds. A perfect would be 45 milliseconds. A great, 90. A good, I think it was 130. Boo, 180, and after that it's miss. And I got a miss. The hold timing, I'm actually not sure. Alright, 2 misses and 15 perfects. That's not too bad. Alright, so the next song, I'm gonna go up the stakes a little bit to Full Arena Shift. It's a pack that came out about June, I think, last year. Samba Land and 1.2 rate. This one is, I would explain this as a jump jack song. It has a lot of chords, consecutive chords, which makes it forces your wrist to work a lot. Gave me a little bit of trouble. This is really heavy on your wrists. Another miss. It's really hard to keep this wrist jack speed consistent. Those you saw right now, those are mines. Those will give you a score penalty, as well as they will affect your life bar. I'm starting to feel it. Let me try to scrape in a double A. Double A's are usually what players are going for when it comes to fast or hard songs. It's like a kind of like a baseline, and that is about 93% dance points. All right. Next one, it's kind of like a mix of a lot of type of patterns. It's where is it? There we go. The song is called Boom Boom Scream. It's charted by Joel. This one is kind of tricky. These are 30 seconds, as we call them. That would be, in OS, it would be the same as 1/8. Those are some jump jacks as well. Those were 48s, which would be like 112, I think. This is also considered somewhat of a stamina chart. You don't have to let go at the right time in Stepmania, unlike Stepmania. But you have to hold. You have to not let go of the hold for at least. Was it 50 milliseconds? I'm pretty sure it was something like that. So it's not as strict as Stepmania in that regard. Oh boy. That was pretty hard. So right now, I kinda cheese the patterns, which is possible because of the timing window. Because at this speed, it's not really much gain to try to hit the patterns as they are. Because you will save stamina and not strain your hands as much if you just kinda cheese them a little bit. Oh, I just dropped below AA. And that's okay. So that's like a stamina jump jack and technical song. Moving on to theme of One Punch Man. Let's see what this is. It's an ICX2. I'll be playing this on 1.2 speed, which is going to be a little bit hard right now, but I'll do my best. This is what we call a dump file, a speedy dump file. This is also made by Icy World, actually. This was made actually pretty recently. Pretty tricky patterns. Lost a little bit of control there. Oh, the save! I actually got the AA. Those streams are pretty fast. Let's see how fast they were. I think it was more than 300 if you calculate it to 1/4 of 16s. So now, moving on to a stamina and technical song. You guys are probably familiar with Uta. Normal speed this time because it'll be pretty hard. This song is 5 minutes long, so it'll be really draining on stamina. The key here is to try to not be tensing up as much as possible. That was a pretty weird miss. Accuracy isn't half bad. The purple and pink arrows are 24ths. Which would be 1/6 in the O's. It's pretty relentless. It doesn't have many breaks at all, this chart. We call this like a polyrhythm. When two different timings are mixed together. Sorry about that. I'm gonna murder that guy. Alright, we're good. Starting to feel it now. Another poly stream. Really feeling it now. Oh, I'm feeling it. That was pretty hard.
All right. I'm sorry if I interrupt you, but I just want to make a little announcement that we just received a 50 euro donation by Soko_Osu that said, charity hype, let's go for good cause. Yeah. We're really closing in that 1,000 euro goal that we set up, so that's something to look forward to.
That's pretty amazing. Let's see if we can go all the way. Alright, so the finale song, we have a mashup of all the solos in Ultra Beatdown Supreme by Dragon Force. And it's very cleverly called Ultra Beatdown Supreme. And I'm gonna be playing it on 1.3 rate. And it's going to be really hard. This is mostly stamina, jump stream, and some fast streams. Alright, let's go. If you're wondering about the BPM of each song, you can find that in the upper left corner. The key for a song is to try not to strain as much in the beginning, because the ending is going to be really hard if you use up your stamina early on. Kinda going against my own advice here. It's a small break coming up. Pretty aggressive solo there. Usually in Stepmania, people are charting solo to 24ths. Sometimes 30 seconds are used, which is making for a pretty big challenge. At this tempo, it's actually fine, but it really scales terribly the higher BPM you go. So you're also probably wondering how I have the stamina to do this. It is a lot of practice, but a lot of it is also actually optimizing your movement. Kind of like speedrunning. You create muscle memory to be able to recognize patterns real time and know how to move your Hence, with as little effort as possible, the longer you play, the more experience you get, the more relaxed you can stay during songs. And after a while, you start to learn how to recognize patterns and just have kind of float on it. I'm not really sure how to explain it. It just, your hands just go with it. Alright, 1/3 of the song already. Another small break. I forgot to mention, for the score we're using, the AA, it's called Max DPM, if I recall correctly. It's basically 2 points for Marvelous and Perfects, 1 point for Great, no points for Good, -4 for a Boo, -8 for a Miss, and you also get subtracted 8 points by hitting a mine. You don't lose any points by letting go of a hold, dropping it, but you get 6 points by just finishing it. So this game is balanced in a way that button mashing isn't really rewarded at all. Because boos and misses does a significant hit on your HP bar. That was a pretty hard transition. There's very few breaks in the song, which makes it a really good stamina challenge. Oh, I'm feeling it. Tempo change again. Oh, what the hell? That was a pretty weird lag spike. Never seen that before. a much needed break. The ending is also pretty hard. It makes it even worse because it's actually after 15 minutes or 14 minutes of just pure stamina draining. Trying to use this part to rest up as much as I can. These patterns are weird. Staircases. Dense jumps for me is really tiring to play. That was pretty improvable, I guess. Oh, this part is so good. Calm before the storm. For some reason, the ending is actually repeated twice. Misread that a little bit. Oops. Very last stretch. There we go. And there we go. That was one of the most iconic stamina songs in the game. Which is 105 miss on 1.3 is not half bad. So yeah, There you go. That's Stepmania. Maybe I can squeeze in one more song. What do you guys think?
Hi. So sorry for that short delay.
That's fine.
What a map! Holy.
How much practice you put in, and stuff like this is actually really doable, but it takes a lot of practice and effort, but it is surprisingly doable.
God, did you originate from? That's that was loud. Yeah, basically that. I'm still glad that you found time to actually
Oh yeah, no problem.
do some showcase of Stepmania here. Quickly trying to get some stuff here. We got another donation real quick if it would show up. Oh, it is actually showing up. Come on, tracker. 10 euros from Keyboard Head saying Staiain's keyboard cries out to me in pain. Thank you, Keyboard Head. It's like one of the keyboards that probably cries out to him in pain, right? Or is that still your first one?
Oh no, I've had a lot of keyboards over the years. Some I've made a unfortunate end without being an accident. Some have actually just died on me. Some have. There was for a year ago actually, one of my keyboards died during a song. I rebooted my computer and I got a keyboard or USB device not recognized. I was like, okay, then I just disconnect it, throw it across the room, and connect a new one. I'm like, I'm done with this thing.
Just like, okay, let's just quickly get over in that room and pick a new keyboard.
Yeah, I'm making sure the keyboard is dead, so I just throw it.
Yeah. Another €4 donation from Toby's Twitch saying, well, damn, guess I have to make good on my promise. Glad to donate to such a good cause. Thank you for that as well. So yeah, anything else you'd like to mention? Shoutouts to someone, I don't know.
I see a question from Poon.
Okay.
I have probably spent between $500 and $1,000 throughout the 10 years I've been playing this game on keyboards.
That's kind of hurt, man.
Some of the keyboards have been mistakes to buy because another player was using it and he got good scores. So I thought, like, okay, he gets good scores. So if I get this keyboard, I can do that too. It turns out it's more about technique than just a keyboard. So I bought a lot of keyboards over the years that I couldn't use at all because they either dropped input on me or were just awkward and uncomfortable to play with. Don't I ever get tired? Well, you saw me pretty much struggling at the end there. It's really hard to keep up the movement after so much stamina draining pattern. Because some of the patterns require you to move your hands very sharply, like really fast. You have to move up and down really fast, and sometimes you have to do a wrist flick. And those patterns are really hard to do when you're really tired. As you probably saw at the ending, I started to really fall behind.
Oh yeah. Also during like one of the maps, we saw that you had like a keys per minute count of 48. What was your highest that you ever had?
Oh, that's a really hard answer because
like the highest you remember. If you don't, then
I know I hit above 40 keys per second with individual like single notes, but those are only in bursts.
Oh,
patterns when you just when you alternate with both hands, you can reach well above 50. But you those are not individual notes; those are double. That's why the keys per second count is that high.
Ah, okay. So that might just be due to doubles as well. Do you mean?
Yeah, a stream, high keys per second in a stream is harder to do than high keys per second count in streams with chords or jump stream, as we call it. That's it.
Mhm.
The song I just played now is mainly jump stream. During the purple and the pink streams, these are the hard ones to get high keys per second in, and the jump stream are not that hard, but they're more stamina draining in return.
Okay. I guess that basically concludes the small interview. Unless you still have something, Justin?
No, I just
No,
want
I
to
can't
thank you
really-
that you've
Can't
been in
really
the
come up with
party.
anything. Oh, I'm really happy to help out. This was a lot of fun to do. I'm really happy, you guys. You're almost at the goal now. 947. That's so impressive. I really admire you guys for hosting a charity event like this. It's really impressive. Really nice of you.
Should admire Justin for staying awake the whole time. Only sleeping like 3 hours through the entire 3 days.
Oh wow.
I tried my best.
Definitely going different next marathon.
Because currently I'm like a brain zombie. I can't talk and do something, so I always say, hey, can you do the interview or something? Because I'm just sitting here and wait until.
That's okay. You've been putting a lot of effort and time into it. Of course you'll be tired. I think for next time you should probably spread around the responsibilities a little bit more, so not one person has to be a
Yeah,
zombie.
that's definitely planned already. To have like 2 people on site, so there's at least 12-hour shifts, thing like that.
Jeez. When is the next marathon?
We planned one for next week actually, and the week after. Nah.
No, just
Don't know yet. But it will definitely be planned for more than just 2 weeks, other than this one.
yeah, definitely.
Where we had captured, quote unquote, speedrunners for 1 entire week. So yeah, the rough planning was done in the first week, and the second week we were like, yeah, we might just need some speedrunners, so spread the word.
It's kind of impressive to see that we are like an unknown marathon. Nobody knows about us. We have huge support with the speedrunning community and Staiain here with Stepmania, the tow community, and we raised nearly 1,000 euros. And you have to keep in mind that the amount will get amplified by 10 because of the charity. So we are nearly
The USAID is amplifying it times 10. So if, once again, saying it to chat as well, if you donate 5 euros, that's effectively 50 euros for the charity.
Yeah.
On our ticker or tracker rather, it's still counting as 5, which is normal because we're tracking that and not the full amplification.
So we nearly raised 9,500 amplified factor. That's insane.
That is really insane.
So yeah, thank you very much for your time, Staiain. Or Staiain, is it, right?
Happy to help, Staiain, yeah.
Always the pronunciation of names hard.
Oh, no,
No,
don't worry.
Now I know the proper pronunciation as well. Bad for not knowing it in the past.
All right. Have a good one.
Thank you. You guys should get some sleep after this. You've been working
yeah.
hard.
Definitely. I have to work tomorrow. Normal time.
Oh, wow.
I'm working full time as well. It's draining.
I can imagine.
So I think we're getting to an end. Finished. I guess we're gonna just a short intermission and then we're gonna do the finale. Talking about what happened during the marathon and what the plans are and all that. So stay tuned. I think it will be like 5 minutes. So see you guys in 5 minutes.